Welcome everyone and thanks for joining me for another episode of my PES 21 Master League with Manchester United, and we are getting straight into the action with our next game in the Premier League. We are away to currently unbeaten Jose Mourinho's Tottenham Hotspur. Certainly going to be an interesting battle, this one. It's going to be interesting to see where we stand against one of the top teams at the moment in good form. That's out to Eric Dyer. Straight away, you can tell Spurs going for it as Harry Kane gets his shot away. David De Gea smothers it though. Brandon Williams over the top for Marcus Rashford. Here is Rashford. He's going to pull the trigger and he's going to force a great save by Hugo Lloris, who had to get down to that quickly as it was heading into the bottom right hand corner. So one shot on target for Spurs, one shot on target for United already. Bergwijn here now, finds Ndombele, looking for the run of Harry Kane, almost found him as well if it wasn't for Bailly. And it's over the top for Lucas Moura. He's well and truly skied that over the target. Couldn't quite connect with the ball properly. But at the moment, Ndombele proving crucial for Spurs and their creativity in the final third. So yet to have a goal, but there has been plenty of action. We're only 10 minutes gone in the game. Here is Harry Kane, holds off the challenge of Paul Pogba. Harry Kane! It's another vicious effort from the English centre forwards. Here is Serge Aurier, bursting forwards. All the pace. And he's gone and challenged here until Brandon Williams steps in. He wins it back. Whips it in, finds Harry Kane, who gets the first goal. Well, it's been coming. He's had quite a few chances on goal. And it's only really a matter of time before he did find the back of the net. So Spurs take the lead in front of their home fans. Not what United needed. 25 minutes gone. Still in this. As to be fair, it is still quite an open game. So it's United's time to attack. Moments after Harry Kane's goal. Martial finds Donny van der Beek. And he's only going to put that one wide. Hitting the post that holds up the net. Not the actual post. It's a pity. It was a great ball over the top from Bruno Fernandes. Great layoff from Martial. Just couldn't find the net. It's fallen for Spurs once again. Ndombele finds Danny Rose playing quite narrow here. Bergwijn turns really well on the ball. Gets his shot away, but it gets saved. Pogba. There we go to Marcus Rashford. Here is Anthony Martial now. Finds the run of Donny van der Beek. Hits it first time. And still, his first goal eludes him here at Manchester United. Still hasn't found the back of the net for the club. Every game that passes, he gets closer and closer. When will it happen, though? That is the question. Harry Kane, isolated, all on his own, and he's still going to get his shot away, but it's not worrying De Gea too much. Harry Kane loses out to Pogba, nicely done there. Calm as you like at the back for United. Pogba over the top, finds Marcus Rashford, jests it down, and Rashford makes it 1-1. There is the equaliser. Hugo Lloris has finally been beaten. But can we have a look at that again? I mean, the pass from Paul Pogba is the stuff of nightmares for the opposition's defence, but an absolute dream for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford brings it down. Great control on the chest. Can be quite difficult sometimes. And he just calmly places that one past Hugo Lloris on the inside as well. Sanchez, bit of pressure here from United, and it's paid off. It's a poor pass to Martial. And Ndombele closing him down, and Martial puts it over. Well, it's ended all square then against an unbeaten Spurs so far in the league. I think that's a fair result. So match day 19, we are now past the halfway stage of the season. The game against Spurs ending 1-1 there. Arsenal winning 3-0, Liverpool won 3-1, and Man City won 1-0 at home to Leeds United. So that means we drop to 4th. We're still a point behind City, who move up to 3rd. Spurs, because they drew against us, dropped down to second. But they have actually lost a game. I thought they were unbeaten going into that. I should have checked the league table. But they certainly do look like title contenders this season. Especially the way they went about business in that last game. It was tough. But Liverpool do now take top spot. But they are level on points though with Spurs. So we are at the halfway stage. Past the halfway stage now. In the Premier League season, David De Gea says the season is on track. We are looking okay at the moment. We are in the top 4. Well, here is Giggsy, the Manchester United manager, having a little chat with who would normally be Ed Woodward if this was in real life. The sporting director, chairman, whatever. Talking about the mid-season review. We need to finish the second half with a bit more gusto. So we've got a few contracts to extend here. We've got Nemanja Matic, although we have received an offer from Spurs, but we're going to extend his contract at United. He has been brilliant, especially in the big games where we needed him the most. He just relying on that experience. Jesse Lingard, I think for now we're going to extend his contract, although we've had a bid from Sheffield United of 10 mil. But we're going to extend the contract. We'll use Lingard on a rotational basis every now and then. We're going to extend the contract, of course, of Dean Henderson. We'd be foolish not to. We'd be silly to let him go, as he is next in line for the number 1 spot in between the posts. Now, Igalo is requesting a new contract. I think I'm going to leave that for now. We've had an offer for Lee Grant. Well, I never really play Lee Grant, as harsh as it seems, but we're going to let him go. No point keeping him on our books, taking money every month. So Lee Grant is gone. No longer part of the Manchester United squad, so that frees up another space. We've had an offer for Fosu Mensah. We're going to reject that and renew his contract here at the club. He's been in and around the first team, mainly in the Europa League so far this season. Hopefully we'll transition him into the first team for the Premier League, maybe next season. And the same goes for James Garner as well. We're going to end the negotiations here. And I don't think he needs a contract renewal. Now, Arnu, again, he's another player that I can't really see even putting him in for Europa League games or Champions League games. I can't see it happening. So I'm going to let him go willingly. But it just seems silly to keep these players in the team, taking money and not actually using them. So, and the same goes for Galbraith as well. We'll get rid of those and wish them all the best for the future. We've had an offer from Nantes for Sergio Romero. Now, that seems like a realistic offer. 1.6, but we're going to renew his contract as well for the time being. And reject the transfer offer. We'll see what happens in the summer. And we'll leave Mata's contract renewal. And I'm not sure why we're having to renew David Brooks' contract, but it's done. There we go. David Brooks stays at United. Of course, he's only signed back in the summer. And I think that's all contract business sorted for the time being. We'll end the negotiations there from Southampton for Nemanja Matic, and the same for Jesse Lingard, as well as David De Gea. 37 mil from Atletico. So there we go. Confirmation of our 3 departures. Up next then, in the Premier League, we travel to Newcastle. Newcastle against Manchester United, always a fixture to keep an eye on, to watch. And I'm sure there's going to be fireworks again today. Our starting lineup looks like this. De Gea in goal, Lindelof, Maguire as the 2 centre-halves, Shaw and Wan-Bissaka as the full-backs. And in midfield, Paul Pogba starts alongside Bruno Fernandes, and Juan Mata starts as well. Juan Mata in today, his first Premier League game this season. He has played in a handful of Europa League games, and this is his first piece of Premier League action, and that's not good from Mata as he's given the ball away to Dwight Gale, who's going to go all the way and score the first goal of the game. Under 5 minutes gone. Dwight Gale receives a bit of confetti here. It's the first time seeing that celebration on PES 21, the season update. That's poor from Mata. He loses the ball, just release the pass. So United have it all to do then. Wan-Bissaka in, finds Marcus Rashford. at the far post. Good connection with the ball. It's just the direction was all out of sorts. Great delivery from Wan-Bissaka. So Newcastle coming for a second here. Longstaff finds Dwight Gale already on the score sheet. Almost got second. Wan-Bissaka back to Lindelof. It's Paul Pogba sitting on the right here. It's another good ball from Pogba. Finds Rashford. Donny van der Beek to Rashford. It's in for Martial. Keeper off his line. It's 1-1. And that right there is Manchester United at their sparkling best. It all starts with the pass from Paul Pogba. He finds Rashford here. Plays off Van der Beek. It's perfectly weighted from Van der Beek. Rashford sees Martial, who gets the equaliser. Callum Wilson with a bit of pressure there, but Pogba gets it round the corner. Van der Beek over the top for Martial. Darlow looking lively. It's a great save. Dan James back into the box and... oh my word. Donny van der Beek has head that one wide. He does really well, connects with it, heads it down into the ground, and you'd expect him to be wheeling away in celebration, but he's put it wide. Oh, Donny van der Beek. He'd be kicking himself after that headed miss. Right in the 90th minute. Should have finished 2-1 here to United. So match day 20, it's ended in a draw again for United. Just like it did against Spurs, Liverpool City. They went on to win, which means we now drop to 5th. Arsenal overtake us as they move up to 4th, just a point above us. Whereas Liverpool, Spurs still level on points at the top there, with City close behind. That game against Newcastle, we really should have wrapped up all 3 points. Going to be kicking ourselves over that one for a while, I think. Manchester United against West Brom. It's a great opportunity for us to get back on track, get those 3 points. Our last 2 games have ended in a draw. We need to stamp that out and hopefully, as I say, we get back to winning ways. We have changed the team around slightly. Matic is back in. So is David Brooks and Eric Bailly as well. Bruno. It's a great ball over the top to find the run of Brandon Williams here. Williams swings it in. It's headed away by Carl Bartley. It's full of foot. Donny van der Beek. Van der Beek has been great with assisting in goals this season. He just can't find one. And this is what I mean. Donny van der Beek, another assist to his name. He finds the run of Martial, who gets the first goal against the Baggies. Look at this. Great vision. First time as well to Martial. Phillips finds Pereira. First time to Charlie Austin. It's Charlie Austin again. Nice little 1-2. And there's the equaliser. Charlie Austin on his left foot. Smacks the ball again. That's a bit of help from the post. And that goal has put the Baggies back in the hunt for the 3 points. Nice run here by Martial. Could he go all the way? Challenge made. Martial gets his shot away. Keeper palms it. It's going to be a corner. Matic to Donny. Here is Bruno. United coming forwards now in numbers. David Brooks in space. Skips past his man. He's done really well there. David Brooks! And there's the second. It's the goal United have been looking for. It's 2-1. David Brooks skips past his man here. Oh, it's brilliant. Bursts into the box and what a goal. It's good 3 points for United. Pity we had to concede that goal against Charlie Austin. Standout players today though, Martial, Brooks, the 2 goal scorers. They've looked really sharp in front of goal today. Wow, the end of the season is getting closer and closer. Match day 21 already. That's gone so quickly. Arsenal lost today. Liverpool won, City won, and Leeds lost to Everton. So what does that mean for the league table? With the win against West Brom, we now move back up to 4th. A couple of points behind City. Liverpool, Spurs still battling it out there at the top, still level on points. And Chelsea up to 5th. And Arsenal, losing their game, have dropped all the way down to 6th. It's a bit realistic that, isn't it? So it's not looking too bad at the moment. We're still, as David De Gea says, we're still on track at the halfway point, past the halfway stage now. You know, still all up in the air between City, Chelsea, Arsenal and United for top 4. So before the episode comes to a close, we are in for Alex Telles. Can we secure his signature? Find out in the next episode. But for now, that's it. Hope you guys have enjoyed. See you in the next one.